Hello, people of the internet. I'm streaming tonight. Who would have thought? I hope there is somebody out there. If you are there, please say hello in the chat. Okay, my mission tonight is to play some Commodore 16 games on this beautiful Commodore 16 that I refurbished in the recent video. Hey! Domedags, hey! Ikin Hisatu. Hallo. And I have some new stuff here. That's the first time I actually try to have the chat in the actual video screen. See how that works out. Still experimenting with this because I'm still really new to Twitch. So I hope we can have a nice time. Hey Rolfs, hello from hot Norway. Yeah, it's hot here too. It's incredibly hot. Hello, the video game whisperer. Good evening. And I have prepared. I can't really show you. I have prepared a little bowl of water that has some cold drinks in it because it's incredibly hot here. Hey, pretty old pixel. Evening. And I have some water and some other nice drinks. That works pretty well, doesn't it? The like the chat on screen thing doesn't look too bad. Hello from the not so hot Ireland. That's I'm a bit envious because it's hot everywhere else, I guess. Okay, I think we can just... I'm using my Pi 1541, by the way, that I seldomly used. Just recently updated it. Because it works pretty well with the Commodore 16. Obviously, because it just simulates a 1541 disk drive. Such low memory, yeah, I know. I have to do the 64K upgrade. Thanks for following, Special B. And hey, Big Ted. So I have like downloaded. Oh, hang on. I have downloaded a couple of games that were requested because I'm pretty much a complete noob when it comes to the C16. I never had one. I don't believe any of my friends had one. Hey, Timemouth. Thanks for the host. Dometax. I don't believe any of my friends had a C16. Or they didn't show it, I don't know. Maybe they were afraid to show me. So this is like a list of things that were requested both on YouTube and Twitter. So let me just... I think I'm just going to go through the list by alphabet, maybe, because I don't remember who requested what and stuff. It's like would recommend Mr. Puniverse instead of Big Mac. I think I can't really download any more stuff. So this is Auriga. Yeah, Paperboy. The screenshot looked pretty promising, I think. But you never know. How are the sound levels? Is the game sound too loud? It looks a bit loud. Probably if it is too loud, you can't hear me over it, so sound is fine, okay. That's good. Looks a tiny bit loud, but you never know with these weird meters in OBS Studio that I'm using. So let's just... I think I'm just one cadet. And let's just activate, I guess. Whoa. Okay, can't seem to move. Well, at least I can shoot, that's not too bad. Maybe it's head too high. Yeah, I can set it. As soon as I have my hands free, I can set the game sound a bit lower. I just used the same setting that I used for my week 20 stream, so I just assumed that would be okay. So set it a bit lower. I can't seem to move the ship. Maybe it's the wrong joystick port or something. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe I should just swap the ports, I guess. Hang on! That's one of the best things with real hardware. Oh, and I just realized I can't really see what I'm typing here. Okay. Yeah, it's a professionally hosted stream, as you can see. Oh, and I always look for the cursor keys in the wrong spot, because I'm so used to the C64. Nice colors and a bit wonky gameplay. Yeah, probably so. So let's try if the other joystick port is the right one for Origa. Activate. Let's see if I can move now. Yeah, I can move. Okay, it was just the wrong joystick port. But I could still fire. So you could theoretically play this with 2 players. One cannoneer and one pilot. Which is quite nice. Come on. Shooting hearts, okay, interesting. Leaving vortex. This is like a really plays really nicely, actually. Origa. Wow, but it gets tough pretty quickly. And when I downloaded games today, I got them all from +4 World, which is, I think, the go-to site for the most C16 and Commodore +4 games. I realized that I need to upgrade this to 64K because there are so many games, especially newer ones that use at least 32K or 64K, which you would have in the +4. Ah! This is not bad actually, but it's really... I'm not good at it, as you can see. Hey Yaroslav! And I see I have to set the chat to just stay on screen, I guess. Let me tinker a bit with the chat. Can just always show the messages. Just watched your C16 video. Yeah, that's the exact C16 from the video, Jaroslav. Yaroslav, I think. I was a bit amused when I watched Hazemaker's 64 stream yesterday and the the little excursion about your name. Yaroslav. Smile Spray, hey. It's Centipede, but in space. Yeah, it is a bit like Centipede. Oh, I just shot my, yeah, okay. I'm just going to be ACA in memory of the ACA accelerator cards for the Amiga. Yeah, let me play one more round, it's not bad, really. Firebird, good evening. It's C16 games time. Hardware Restoration Pro Young Beta. Hey RT-Box, Boca. How are you guys? What's the weather like where you are? It's incredibly hot here, comparatively to what it is otherwise. Compared to normal summer weather, which is like rainy and like 20 degrees Celsius or something. And today it's like 29 or something. And it's like... the weather forecast said it was subtropical weather. Which I'm not very used to, so I have a lot of cold drinks sitting right next to me, so I'm probably going to drink a couple. Fucking hot, okay. Yeah, so everywhere where it's supposed to be not so hot is hot today, I guess. Close to 40 degrees Celsius, yeah. I think we are quite... It's not too bad in North Germany, I guess. South Germany is like really, really hot, I think. And it's cold in New Zealand. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's winter in New Zealand, isn't it? It's always a good icebreaker talking about the weather, actually. Just realized that's the typical party situation. There is a winter time. Yeah, it's winter time. They have like some relatives in Australia, so they always complained about summertime, wintertime, and okay, come on, let me do this level. Yay, leaving Vortex. Perfect today in Tennessee. Cooler than normal. Okay. That's not too bad. So at least Northern Europe is heat wave struck, I guess, today. But I won't complain, I actually like it. It's just you have to be prepared and drink a lot of water and stuff. Because if you're not used to this weather, your whole body collapses basically pretty quickly. Luckily there wasn't much work today at my day job, so it was okay. I could just drink a lot of water, sat in front of a computer, used bad software. Wow. Oh, thanks for posting the link to the cooling thingies. Ordered a bunch. Yeah, you're welcome. I always use those. I think they're really, really handy for a lot of things. The self-adhesive heat sinks. That would be nice, Tynmouth. Centipede with Space Invaders graphics. Yeah, it really is a lot, but you can't... It is a lot like Centipede, but you can't... you only can control one axis. With Centipede I could go... It would be easier if I could move to the front. Oh, I'm withdrawn. Whatever that means. It's game over, okay. But it's really well made, actually. Everything feels right. Sound's not too bad. The graphics are pretty smooth. I think there's a lot of stuff that looks good on the C16 but doesn't play very good. because the graphics there's no hardware sprites and such like in the C64, so it's way harder to make something with like moving player graphics and stuff. I think scrolling is hardware in the C16 as well, if I remember correctly. So the smooth scrolling background you see there is like done by the TED chip itself. Until now, the games on this system look better than expected. Yeah, I guess we will have some that don't look that good. Let's just go on to the next one, I guess. Saw this one, and I suck at it, as with most games. Yeah, they did a really good job with the TED chip. I think it's a really amazing chip. Especially, it was meant to be like a business machine, so they didn't really need sprites and stuff, and they put a lot in that chip. I mean, there's the whole sound is coming from the chip and the whole graphics, and I think a bunch of other things is controlled by the TED too. $80 columns, yeah, that would be nice. I actually just realized today that the small font, you can like switch the font, like with the C64 with the Commodore key and the Shift key. You can toggle between the two character sets, and the small letters look a bit different. So they refined the character set a bit for the C16, it seems, which I didn't know, or I didn't remember. I probably saw it somewhere, but didn't remember. I was quite surprised. Yeah. Burks. Whatever Burks is. Yeah, the C16 works with the Pi 1541. Of course it does, because it's it just emulates a 1541. So it basically is like it works with all the Commodores that have the IEC serial bus. Yeah, I was trying to fiddle with the SD to IEC, and I have like an SD to IEC that has the Commodore 64 DataZ port as a power source. So I thought about soldering wires to it and stuff to have it provided with 5 volts that it needs. But then I thought, I'm such a stupid Jan, I just can use the 1541 or the Pi 1541, and it works flawlessly. And you can use like the FP16 as like the file browser in the Commodore 16 version, works flawlessly. I was using phone through audio jack. Wow, okay, that's a bit. Yaroslav is trying the Pi 1541, okay. It works, man. It just works. So I think it's time to open the first beer. There's like 29 people, and now I can open the first beer of the evening, because it's been a long day, and it's a really hot day. Need to stay hydrated. Skull. I hope I I just put it a bit away from the hardware. So, Burks. Select skill with joystick or return. Okay. I'm just going to go with what's a duffer? Is a duffer worse than novice? I'm just going to say cheers in German again. No, I just said like skull, which is not German at all. Prost. Prost is cheers in German. Have a play on Powerball. Prosit. Yeah, that's the old form. Prost. Yeah, that's what I would say normally. Yeah, I tried to say it in Swedish, or I think it's the same in Danish as well. Skull, like that. Czechs say Prosit. Prosit? Okay. It's like we say, I think Prosit was what Germans said like 200 years ago or something. It's like the old Prost. Oh. Oh, spacebar, okay. I didn't read the text correctly. Spacebar or trigger to start. Okay, I think I'm on the wrong joystick port again. Ah! Hang on, I'm just going to connect the second joystick. Thanks for hosting, Hazemaker. I'll be right back. So there we are, but we have to reload the game because I can't really. I'm just. Luckily, I got these joystick adapters that Chris donated together with 2 of the C16s from the mass C16 repair video. He donated 2 of those machines and a couple of extras. This cable doesn't fit very well, but it works. Okay. Oh. One of Jaroslav's. Oh, Harry Longbone. Evening. Rich people that can afford beer. I have to drink tramp's piss. Sorry, Harry Longbone. It's not very good beer, actually, ever. It's alright. Down the hatch. Saude? Saude? I don't know how to pronounce that. Three Bergs are there. Yeah, let's restart 3 Bergs. It's too warm to be professional tonight. But at least I got the chat thingy there. That doesn't look too bad, I think. I got that working. That's today's achievement, I guess. Swedish beer. I'm actually drinking a very German beer. Ratsherrn, which is like, I think it was like a traditional German thing, and then the brewery went bankrupt, and now that's some young people are brewing this beer, and it's really nice. It's like fully vegan down to the stickers on the bottle and stuff, and they take care about a lot of things that old people wouldn't or the old brewery wouldn't take care about. Oh. I hope the beer is well chilled. Yeah, I made like a construction. I don't have a fridge in the lab, so I would have to get up every time to get a cold beer from the fridge. So I made like a bowl of water with some ice cubes. Hazemaker says overlay update hype. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's like I only managed to get the chat in there, but I think it worked pretty well. It's not that bad. I still have to do like some refinements there, I guess. But I want to keep it like as simple as possible because I really like I think that's my style. It's just as simple as possible. Yeah, vegan beer. That's why the bottle's green. No, it's just like it's coincidentally they like stated like they take care that everything is vegan. Because apparently is the glue on the stickers mostly is made from bone, from like animal bones. The beer itself is mostly vegan for most beers, except for some traditional old beers that are like they use like different animal parts to clean them and stuff. It's like really complicated. Dibilus, good evening. I'm playing games that people who watched my YouTube and Twitter stuff, I refurbished Commodore 16s. Or this one at least is refurbished. I repaired a couple and asked people for games to play, and they just I just downloaded a list of games that were requested by them, or that were that were told. They told me they were good games. That's basically the thing. Because I don't really know any games on the C16 because I never had one. Don't know what was up on the VIC-20 penultimate cartridge stream. I was chatting away, but it was only appearing in this window, not on your screen. Oh, it was. I didn't have the plug-in thing for the screen activated for the last stream. This is the first stream where I actually have on-screen chat. Otherwise, it does only appear in the little chat window. C16 Ghosts and Goblins. Yeah, that's kind of a treat because I was told that's the worst Ghosts and Goblins version that there is in the world by the person who requested it. I don't remember who requested it, but it was like not really a request, but telling me that's the worst version. So I wanted to definitely check that out. Vodka is way better in such temperatures. You constantly stop feeling any heat. If you hit the bottle to your head, you stop feeling heat. But I thought vodka gives you heat from inside, basically, doesn't it? Hey Anthony, thanks for subscribing. Nice. Written by John Williams. Isn't that the guy who does all the film scores and stuff? Harry Longbone, thanks for subscribing. Whoa. Hype. Subscriber hype. C16, the one that got away. Played all of the others from PET to PC apart from the C16. Yeah, I never played a PET. I saw a PET at a museum, I think, and fiddled around with it, but didn't play on it. Thanks for subscribing, guys. Oh, I saw a video of that. This is like a wow. Okay, I think the diamonds are bad too, and I can shoot the people there, I think, but not the diamonds. Okay, and the diamonds I can like stun them. Ah, no. Okay, this seems to be a tad difficult. So the people are dangerous to me as long as they are there. No matter if I hit them, they have to disappear before I can. Oh, whoa, this is difficult. Okay, let me concentrate a bit. But this looks really fun. I mean, if you are able to play this. Oh, still didn't get used to the guys here being lethal, even though I hit them before. Okay, I suppose I have to get the key. Whoa, Dibulus, thanks for subscribing. What's up? Tonight, everybody's subscribing. That's nice. That's very generous of you guys. Do you approve checks or cash, Jan? Oh, that's difficult to give to me, I think. Hey, thanks for subscribing. You're the first 2-month subscriber I have. Thank you. We subscribe because you're the best. Yeah, oh no, there's so many nice streamers out here. And especially in the retro streamer community. And especially in the CommodoreStreamers.net. which I am a proud member of. Wow, this heat really goes to my brain. I can't really speak. Have you been to the Nixdorf Museum in Paderborn? They have a pet and many more old computers. No, I don't think I was in the Nixdorf Museum. I was like, it was in the southern part of Germany, in Karlsruhe. I think I was in a museum where they had all kinds of old machines. I don't remember what it's called. It's like an abbreviation. Really huge museum, like a technical museum, and they had like a video games thing set up there. Permanent exhibit, I think. And they had, that was the first time I actually played an old an original Asteroids arcade. And ever since I played that, I want to have one for myself because it's just amazing. Yaroslav is actually very nasty, okay. Yaroslav, I hate these emotes. Dominik says, have more beer, you still won't be able to speak, but you won't care about it either. That's probably a good idea. That's mostly why I drink beer, to not be concerned about how I speak, what I speak. Okay, let's try this thing again here. And it seems they do appear at random at first. Wow. Okay, this is nasty. You will be drunk before you reach Finland's borders. Okay, kids. It's just ridiculously... I really can't get used to the fact that you have to shoot them and then wait before you can... Oh, and you can't really... I heard about the one in Karlsruhe. Yeah, it's really great. It's a really great museum. Highly recommend going there. Is it like the Z? I don't know. It's like 3 letters that I don't remember. Yay! Made the first level. I guess this is a really nice game if you get a bit used to it and the controls and such. It plays really smooth, but it's as I said, it's really hard for me to get used to. Well, the controls and the fact that the diamonds you can only stun the diamond shaped things there. Oh, game over again. Now that you have done C16, will there be +4 content in the future? Yes. There will be too. Because I have, like on the YouTube channel at least, I have my, I did a video about my +4 that I got for really cheap quite a while back. I bought it as non-working and it was actually working, and I didn't do anything but I replaced the power jack so that I could connect like the C64 power supply, because I had plenty of those and no +4 power supply. So I put a round DIN connector in there. That was all I did with the +4 as of yet. And I tested a bit and played a couple of games, but didn't do much with it. And I have to do some serious restoration work on that too, because there's quite some stuff going on. And it's really tricky to do like to put heat sinks in there because the machine is so small. So I'm gonna have to come up with some nice solutions to that. But this one seems like a real like classic thing. Really, I like that kind of games usually. So you can stun these diamond things. Okay. Wow. Ah. Yeah, but that might be some time until I get to the +4 stuff, because I just want to do pretty diverse stuff on the YouTube channel. And if I do like a +4 video right after I did a couple of C16 videos, I think that's gonna get boring at some point. Wow, these diamonds are really mean. I mean, the mechanic is really, it's really simple. The diamonds follow you. The human-shaped things, whatever they are, robots, are just, I think they are like randomly moving. Maybe some follow you, I don't know. Uh-oh. Wow, but it's not that easy actually. It's not that the controls are bad or anything. It's just there's pretty much going on at once. Yay! Oh, there's an extra life, I guess. A heart. It actually works. Yeah, the Pi 1541. It does work. Just as the real 1541 does work on the C16. I mean, I think the original drive is a lot faster because it has like the parallel interface. Whoa, okay. Oh, I can go back. That's nice. Just a quickie, if I didn't need the AC supply from the +4 which is used for the tape drive, do you think I could make a PSU without the AC reel? Oh, I don't really know if there's, I think in the C64, at least in the older ones, there are some voltages that are like created from the AC rail, so I think the same is done for the +4, if I remember correctly. I think there's a voltage regulator in there and stuff that does some things, and it might be that something else needs the voltages. But if it's only the tape port, it should work with 5 volts. Didn't really look into the +4 much yet. Other than that's a really nice looking computer. Yeah, sorry, Kiba Wolf, that I don't know, that I really don't know much about it. If Tynmouth software is still in the chat, he probably knows a lot more about it. He does like the stuff that I try to do on YouTube in my videos, he does like professionally, basically. So he knows a lot more about this stuff. And has a really nice blog, by the way. Tynmouth software .blogspot something, I think. I don't really know. And I don't have the bookmark here because I'm running this on my Windows. Tynmouth is blushing. I'm sorry, sir. So yeah, let me just play another game, I guess. This one is, it seems to be, it will be much fun if I learn how to play it properly, I guess. And so far the games really look nice and smooth. Wouldn't have expected that. Hey, Kunmanchu. Sorry I'm late. Oh, I'm sorry I started without you, sir. Big Mac. Somebody said Big Mac. I should try Big Mac. 40 people watching me playing C16 games. Good evening, everybody. Oh, music! Okay, this is an old one from 1985. Nice. Mastertronics game. Okay, Mastertronics. Okay. Let's try the other joystick. By the way, I have... Oh, I'm sorry for hitting the mic. I have one old school Competition Pro and one Tag 2, which is my favorite. And I hit the microphone again, I'm sorry. Whoa. No, the other joystick doesn't start it. F1? Rolfs, I'm using my Pi 1541, which is just a Raspberry Pi with like an adapter that and some software running on it that basically pretends it's a 1541 disk drive. And a couple of things more, but it's really good at pretending it's a 1541 disk drive. Timeout looks like the 9V AC is used for the user port if you need that, and generates 9V DC for the dataset if you need that. Okay, so it should probably run without the 9V if you don't need the user port or the dataset. Nice. Debilos, you need the arcade. Yeah, I actually have, like, it's the one that's a bit triangular shaped, that has like one fire button in the middle. I think I have one of those. I have a bunch of joysticks. I always wanted to do like a joystick test video, but I never got around to it. Oh, return starts it, okay. Player 1 joy, player 1 key. Okay, F1, player 1 joy. Yeah, that one is really good. Okay, I think I just crashed into the wall. That was a good start. Okay, I'm a huge fan of the tech too. I just the arcade. Okay, this doesn't work. Other one, other joystick port. Yeah, this does work. Okay, let me test the controls. I've never played any of the games on the C16 at least. There's a couple of games that I know from other systems. But, okay, I just exploded without doing anything. The arcade joystick I wanted to say is pretty, I really like that one. It's a really nice one. Oh, probably I was out of air, okay. Wow, this reminds me like of Montezuma's Revenge a bit or something like that. Or what's it called? Aztec Challenge? The one that Amiga Bill played like yesterday, played a the C64 version was remade on the Amiga by some people. By a Dutch crew, I think. And they remade Aztec Challenge, where there's some rooms that look like this. Hey Bam, welcome to the stream. No, it's not Michael Jackson. It's actually, I don't know. Oh, that's like a cannon. Okay, I didn't see it. I thought it was a key. It looked a bit like a key. So, okay, how do I do this? No, okay, that's not the way I do it. How do I get up there again? Okay, I think I'm stuck there. Oh, that's annoying. So I just have to wait until I die, I guess. Oh. Dead end, yeah, absolutely. Game over! Okay, let's play another round. Now I know where I'm going. One player joystick. Okay, let's see. Oh, by the way, if anybody read my scheduling of the Turamba and Jan stream tomorrow, that's not gonna happen. We have postponed it, and we're going to do it next week. Next Thursday, because both of us have other stuff to do, unfortunately. So tomorrow there's not going to be a stream. Mastertronics, yeah, that's timeout. That's Mastertronics, I think it says. Yeah, you're right. It's Mastertronic, the software. Maybe it's another another Mastertronic. But I'm not sure. But we're going to see in a second if I play like this. I'm going to be game over in no time. Does anybody remember Castles of Dr. Creep on the C64? It reminds me a bit of that. That's really fun in two-player mode. I really need to play that in two-player mode someday. With someone, probably to rumba. Oh! Oh! That was pretty close. Okay, concentrating. Jump. Another jump. Oh! It got me. Okay, so we have to jump one on the way. Mr. Puniverse is a more polished successor of Big Macs. That's why I recommended Mr. Puniverse. Or Puniverse? Puniverse? Okay. I think I actually saw that on the... Oh! Okay, the jumps are not the easiest. I think I saw Mr. Puniverse on the site I downloaded this from. But I didn't download it, unfortunately, and I have no means of downloading something to the Pi 1541 at the moment. Mastertronics. It says. Interesting. That's really interesting. Maybe they were called Mastertronics in the beginning? It's like 1985. Did they even exist back then? By the way, for the uninitiated, Mastertronic is like really... they made budget games mostly, but good ones. I think that's you can sum up Mastertronic with that. And there are a lot of classics that they made, but they always sold them for like £10 or something. I don't remember how much it was. It was 10 Deutsche Mark, Germany, for a cassette game. For a cassette C64 game, it was. Oh, come on! I made that jump. You are my witnesses, I made that jump, really. It's just the game that didn't see that I made the jump. But so far, I must say, I'm surprised how smooth it all plays. I mean, this looks a bit blocky, but it's a 1985 game, and I think a lot of games look like that on the C64 and other systems. I don't think they did a £199 range here in Germany, at least. They did like, I think the lowest that for software was like 9 marks, 99. I don't think they went that... Okay. Ha! Mastertronics is a developer. Oh, I looked in the chat. Damn it, I lost the life. Developer typo, interesting. Maybe it's just my version that has somebody tinker with it or something. Might be. I used to do stuff like that as a kid, like put letters in or my name in games as soon as I figured out how to use a machine code monitor like thing. I just replaced words and stuff. That was pretty fun. Oh! Okay. It's not as easy as it looks. Game over! Okay, I want to try one more time. Let's see if I can get any further than that. But then again, I think Tynemouth, I think the pound back then was worth a lot more than today. So it was like, it was probably £1.99. I vaguely remember that £1 was like 3 marks, 3 German marks back then, roughly. So it would have been like 6 marks or something. So that's pretty close to 9 marks. 9 marks. Okay, so I have to jump all the time, basically. Wow. Okay, whew. That's so difficult. Oh, so close. Was worth more yesterday. Yeah, I saw what happened. It's not funny anymore, I think. Man. I mean, generally what's happening in the world is not funny anymore, but that's just another one. That's not really funny. Ah, I see. I have to go to the other... I have to go to the other floor, maybe. Games in the 80s were not for millennials. Ah. Okay, this try is not gonna get me much further than the previous tries, I guess. Ah. Okay, that's game over again, I guess. Is it? Yes. Okay. I think that's it for this game. Ranger81, thank you so much for subscribing. Wow, you're like the 4th person to subscribe today. That's pretty nice. Bahamut Jiraya, true. Thought some have better chances than others if they had the chance to experience it. You mean the millennials, Bahamut. Getting close to second emote now. I think I should already have the possibility. I have like 17 subscribers or something, and I think 15 is the next step. I don't really pay much attention to stuff like that. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible Twitcher. Is it? I don't even know if it's called a Twitcher. Am I a Twitcher? Twitch streamer. Probably. I'm horrible at stuff like that, I guess. But I think there's 15 is the limit for 2. So I should make more emotes. I'm not prepared for this. I have 3 emotes, and 2 of them are like from an Amiga screenshot. Yeah, hey, that's the only proper emote I have, because I never thought I would need any more. So yeah, I need to come up with some solution for that and make some emotes. Bridgehead, which I actually have the original tape of because it was donated to me, but I don't have it here. I left it in the living room, so can't really show it now. Maybe if for the next toilet break, that is definitely going to happen with me drinking beer. Maybe I go and catch some of the original tapes that I have. Please don't play Ghost Town today. Why is that? By the way, how are you pronouncing your handle? AWSM? Is it? Should I just say AWSM? Oh, is this one of the Bridgehead Legionnaire 2? Cracked by Floppy Robbie. Awesome. Ah, okay, it's awesome. I'm sorry, man. Awesome 9000. 9000. It's a Kingsoft game. Kingsoft, I'm a huge fan of Kingsoft because they made a lot of budget Amiga titles that were really good. Like, amongst others, one of my favorite games ever, which is Emerald Mine. Which is a very good Boulder Dash clone kind of thing. How do I start this game? Run stop? Help. Oh, something's happening. Okay. Some of the keys I just pressed while he just started the game, I guess. I hope. Or is it the demo mode? Oh, it's the demo mode. And eventually a C64 port if I stop being lazy. Okay, so kind of on and off working on a C64 port. Nice. Start being awesome and make the game. I did the JavaScript port of the game too. Haze did a JavaScript port. Nice. Haze did a really nice Thrust version for mobile phones that I played a bit. But I'm not really good at Thrust, so... Kingsoft.de, does it still exist, actually? That's nice. Oh, it's your port, okay. Don't leave this chat, though. No, it's okay to leave the chat. You can all go check out kingsoft.de, which has an awesome 9000 port on it. Thrust 30 for Thrust's 30th anniversary. 30th. That's a hard word to pronounce as a German. 30th. With two THs. Okay. I still don't know how to start this game, actually. Oh, something happens. Okay. I need the other joystick. I can play with the Tech 2, which is nice. Okay, I'm the guy. And I have like a knife or something. Ooh. Okay, he killed me probably. Stabbing, dying. Here it comes. Okay, I have to find the right timing for the stabbing. I found the right timing for the dying already. You have bombs? How do I do the bombs? Wow, okay, this is ridiculous. Okay, I have to get the timing right. Now! Oh! Too early. So far this has been the least fun of all the games I played. Game over! Okay, let's play again. Stab! Yes, I stabbed one! Wow, that was satisfying. In a weird way. Yes! What now? I died. Why did I die? Why did I die? Okay, I think I at least got the timing for the stabbing. Oh, I can. Okay, that's weird. I could like climb the ladder up while he was climbing down. Oh, and I can lay down on the ground and stuff. That's nice. Haha. Die, unknown soldier, enemy soldier, I suppose. Okay. There's like these... demonstrating why no one should buy a C16. Kind of. No, so far I'm surprised how good these games are, actually. Can I jump? Oh, I can... Oh, I see. Okay, that's nice. I can throw grenades by pushing the joystick up and pressing the fire button. And I can destroy these things, whatever they are, that kill me And I can oh, I collected more grenades. That's nice. Okay, more grenades. Now that I know that I can lay down, throw grenades, and stab people, I'm gonna win this game, I guess. Let's see. But there's a lot of enemy soldiers around. Lots of colors in the built-in monitor. Yeah, the basic is really nice too. But otherwise, the C64 is the better one, I guess. Oh, and I can collect the grenades too. Oh! Oh! It was a blessing in disguise, because since the games were lame and there was almost no crackers seen, and hence no swapping, all you could do was to code your own stuff. Yeah. That's a good point, actually. And they marketed it later, in Germany at least, they marketed it as a computer learning package with a basic course thing and stuff. I think that was quite a clever move of the marketing department, because they realized they couldn't really market it as a games machine anymore, because people knew. So they marketed it as an educational machine, which was more appropriate because it was meant to be a business machine. I don't care about the grenades. Yay! Awesome 9000. Gotta jump. Have a nice evening. Thanks for joining the stream. This game isn't easy. Controls are ridiculously crappy. But I've seen worse games. I kind of want to kill somebody with a grenade, but it's really tough to get the timing right. I saved Bridgehead to the bookmarks. Nice. I mean Ghost Town, okay. Because Awesome is making it. I have to save that to my bookmarks as well. Would be amazing to have. And I have to play it now on the C16, I guess, tonight. Oh, come on. This game is not very fun so far. There's a lot of dying that doesn't involve enemy soldiers dying. Ah, there we go. Oh, wait. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, why are you all coming to me? Okay, and everything reappears when you leave the screen where it was. So the soldiers reappear and the whatever it is, the grey things that kill me that I have to destroy before I get there. How are they getting color clash without sprites? I don't really know. Time off. That's interesting. They're probably using characters for something, and they didn't do it very cleverly. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's meant to be that the enemy soldiers turn your color right before you kill them, because they want to escape from you killing them. I don't really know. I don't think I want to play another round of this. It looks pretty nice, but it's really hard to play. It's a difficult game and you die all the time. That's not really... Oh, okay, I see. I'm in the wait a minute. I have to go one folder up, I think. Hey Firebird, thanks for the cheer. Okay, I want to write cheer now. I really can't think. Ah, now my 1541 Ultimate, which isn't a 1541 Ultimate, but a Pi 1541. I really can't think today. Worked. So let's see. Switch to the small font again. Bridgehead. Fire Ant! That's a nice one. Really like Fire Ant. Over 40 viewers watching now how to play C16 games. Yeah! I mean, I kind of cheated again by advertising it in the YouTube video. That's a good method of getting many people here. Ah. Okay, first beer. That's Fire Ant. Okay, need to have the other joystick again. And I really like this on the C64. And it's one of the only games I played so far on the C16. Before this stream, that is. And I really like this version. It looks better. It looks more colorful than the C64 version. I think the C64 version moves a bit smoother, but this one is more colorful, which is nice. I think the end is actually... Isn't the end white or something in the C64 version? I don't remember now. Yeah, I think deload works, but I'm so used to the C64 Kiba Wolf that I just automatically use the C64 commands. I do the same on the C128 all the time, which also has like the deload stuff. I think the C16 has deload and directory, and it also has things on the function keys. So it's really, it's like having a fast load cartridge in the C64 really, but without the cartridge. And it's also loading faster if you have the original drive. Ah! Okay, couldn't escape there. It's not cheating really, you work to get your audience before entering Twitch. Yeah, kind of. I consider it a bit cheating because there's so many streamers that work so hard to get like a couple of followers, and I can just announce that I'm doing a stream and have like 50 people watching. 38 at the moment. Let's not say it's cheating, but I don't know. It feels a bit wrong to me, but it's okay, I guess. And that's what these streams were planned to do, just that. So I'm streaming a lot more than originally intended. So that's. I have to collect this key, don't I? Yes. I was planning on doing just doing streams whenever I refurbished a machine, and then do a stream from that machine, or 1 or 2 streams. And now I'm like doing a couple of streams a week. Or like 1 stream a week. Which wasn't planned really, but it's so much fun. I don't remember. Oh, I have to go there. Ah, okay, I see. Yeah, now I remember. Like the End Queen there, I think. Oh, Scorpion, just go away. Go somewhere else for a change. Now there's the other Scorpion. Go away. Okay. Ah. Okay, that was pretty weak. Yeah, one more round at least. Just learn something the hard way. You should never mix beer and wine. In the same class, okay. Yeah. I think there's like somewhere in Germany there's a traditional drink that is beer and wine mixed together. I don't remember what it's called. It doesn't taste very nice. I only tried it once, so there might be nicer versions of it, but I didn't like it at all. And I don't like drinking wine and beer. Like taking turns with wine and beer. So how do I... Okay. Whew. That was pretty close. Okay, now the whatever it is appears. Maybe I should... Hey, have a nice rest of your evening. Thanks for being here. Thanks for resubscribing. Is that a word? Oh, come on! Okay, at least I don't have to start from the beginning again. So you have to push against this wall there. Okay, made the next level. Let's have a look. Don't remember this level at all. I played Fire Ant on the C64. It's been a while. It's been a while. Ah, I slipped. It's 2:15 p.m. here in Ohio. It's like 8 p.m. 8:15 here. Wow. Okay, that's game over for me. Let's open up another beer. Let's see if my cooling construction worked. Okay, it feels good. I made like a little bucket of water with oh, Dominax, it's 9:15, is it? I thought we had the same time zone. Or I think there's something with summertime and wintertime. I know in the UK they do different, what is it called? Daylight saving stuff than here. The cooling of the beer worked pretty well. That's good. Okay, I'm just going to play something else because there's a lot on the list. Let's actually try the shortcuts. Directory should be F3, I think. Yes. Nice. Okay. I'm learning my way around the C16. Let's try deload, which should be F1. No. No! That was wrong. Okay. Deload should be F2. Oh, there we go. That should work now. Sao Paulo is 15:15, so it's 3 in the afternoon. That's nice. Kind of wish it was 3 in the afternoon. The day seems much too short today. So now it's time for Ghost Town. Ghost Town Pal. Can't tell you the amount of times I've pressed the wrong function key on the +4 and absolutely messed up the screen. Because you went into graphics mode. Because one of the... It's like pretty random, the commands they put on the keys, I guess. Doesn't feel very well thought through. Yeah, and I was thinking about going to the gym after work today, but now I feel like drinking beers and streaming old games on my Twitch channel. Yeah, RTBox has a Twitch channel as well. So you should check out RTBox. I just saw some of your checking out the settings and stuff a couple of days ago. It looked very promising, but I didn't catch the stream of yours yet. You were playing like Mega Drive, some Mega Drive game, I think. Play it again. It's another Kingsoft game, which is a German software house. Why isn't there something like a standard key? Oh. Search the treasure of Ghost Town and open it. Kill Belegro the wizard and dodge all other dangers. Don't forget to use all the items you'll find during your journey through 19 amazing high-risk graphics rooms. I love how they were always advertising the graphics of games back in the day. Enjoy the quest and play it again and again and again. Okay, there we are. Okay. What's that? Can I take that? Please don't watch the streams, they were just tests. Okay. So don't watch RTBox streams. I just thought they were pretty nice, quality-wise and stuff. It was obvious that they were just tests. I was hoping the music would be Ghost Town by the specials. No, not even close. Unfortunately. Oh, a part of the code number is... Okay. Okay. There's something hidden there. Can I take it? Oh! You were wounded by the bush! Oh! Okay. Oh, that's it. I died. It's like an adventure game where you instantly die if you do something wrong. Okay. Play it again. It was actually insert delete that I... Key is 1. Wounded by the bush. Yeah. Maybe it was George Bush. But there was something in the bush. There's something in this bush too that I kind of want to take, but I can't do anything. I think. Key is 1. The 1 key? Oh. Not yet, okay. So, part of the code number is that. Oh! 1 is start game, okay. Okay, let's try that again. Look everywhere in this room. In the next room, okay. I see. That always says the first part. Damn you, George Bush. Yeah, I know that. Why does only the one bush hurt me? I love how the player is not animated at all, it just moves. Looking in the right place is the key. Maybe I should look from the other side. No! Looking in the right place is the key. By the way, Janvita, apparently I have a nice RAM update from Hungary waiting for me at the post office when I get home in a couple of days. Ah, so you're probably, as I said before, you're probably going to upgrade your C16 to 64K before I do it. Hey, the smell of magic. Getting killed immediately by a bush and starting the game over. Wow, this is very unforgiving. I can't believe it's a German game. Yeah, I think they made all sorts of games. The Kingsoft people. I think I kind of remember they had like, oh, there was the key. I saw that. Did I take that automatically? Oh, I got it. Okay. Now what do I do? Do I go in the next room? And is that a keyhole? Yes! A lock, okay. The song is by Udo Gert's sister Brigitte. Nice. I love how this, I was going to say, they like advertised in German computer magazines that they were looking for programmers and were paying them for their programs and stuff. I remember seeing that advertised, and they chose really good games usually. So you could usually buy a good game. If you bought a Kingsoft game, it was usually quite good, no matter what it was. Okay, I picked up a ladder. It seems. Okay. So now, can I get this stuff there? No. Squirrels ate my cat, thanks for following. That's a pretty amazing handle. Did that actually happen to you? Squirrels ate your cat? I don't believe that. I could guide you, but that would spoil the fun, right? Yeah. You're probably right. So I now know that where to look. The bush is just killing me because it's I think there's some kind of, it looks like I don't know, something in there that's killing me. There, we got the key. Okay. I think I have to look there. Part of the code number. Can open this, pick up the ladder there. Oh, and I slipped and was trapped in wire nettings. Why is bush killing you? Now I get it. You wrote bush with a capital B. Okay, this is like... It's like Zelda, but with a lot more dying. So I don't go there. So how do I go somewhere? Oh, I can probably use the ladder to get... Ah. Now I have a piece of paper or something. It's a fever dream turned into a game. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Oh, it's gloves! Okay, how am I supposed to know that? So now I can use... Ah, okay. And now I can use the wire cutters, probably, to cut this. Yay! Nice. There's a cross. They did warn us at the beginning that we would be playing again and again. Yeah, you could have interpreted it that way, I guess. Nobody does. It was handwritten in the hand-drawn walkthrough by Kingsoft. Nice. Okay. So if I go there, I die, probably. No, it's just a cross. Okay, there we have some kind of potion. Oh, you drank from the poison bottle! Of course! Of course I did! Wow! That's a tough one. Okay. I mean, I wasn't even able to start this game until Awesome 9000 told me that it was the one key that started the game. So we've gone a long way already. Part of the code number is the bracket, whatever that means. Okay, collected the key. It's basically like Monkey Island. So we go back with the ladder, get the gloves. That clearly is a pair of nice gloves. Remember the old days when you needed to write notes and they didn't help at all. This is definitely one of those games. Yeah, I mean, as a kid I would be all up for it and would have played this a lot, I guess. Especially if I bought it. I tried to draw better gloves in the remake with no success. Oh, yeah, I see. I guess you had at least some success given all the graphics work you did. Probably. They look more like gloves than this. Would be pretty disappointing if they didn't. So that's a poison bottle, so I could just go to the next room, probably. Oh, there's another question mark. There's probably some deadly trap hiding somewhere. You also note that the joystick sometimes is inaccurate and you go 2 instead of 1 field. Yes, I had that with the bush, I think. Half of the danger in the game. Okay. But they didn't do it on purpose, did they? A helping letter. H. Alright. Oh. There's a lot of coffins, I suppose. Will make you scream in agony, yeah. What was the first computer game you ever played? Mine was Snake on Tiki 100, a Norwegian computer. Mine was actually something on the TI 99-4A that my father brought home when they were discounted in 1984, I believe. And I played, or I watched him play a game with like crocodiles and some fish. It was like an underwater kind of game. And I think with a diver. But I don't really remember much, but I was pretty impressed. I mean, I was like 6 or something at the time. I wasn't really interested much in computers until he brought one home. And I saw it and could touch it and stuff. That was pretty fascinating. But I don't know which game it was. Snake on Tiki 100. Tiki 100 sounds really amazing. Was it like was it a remake of some other computer or like a knockoff ZX81 or something? So what do I do with the coffins there? You found a thirsty zombie. Hi there, Bergman. Nice that you could join the stream. We're playing C16 games. And this is Ghost Town, which Awesome 9000 is making a remake of sometime, probably. Seems to be working on it, on and off. A port. Oh, okay, the remake is done. Port. It's just a port. Vocabulary, you know. So, it was a CPM-based computer. Don't know what the processor was. Google it if you want. Tiki 100. I can probably remember that because the name is pretty nice. Tiki 100. Norwegian CPM-based system. Sounds amazing. So now I can break down these. Hey Ollie! Good evening. Nice work on that C16. Thank you, sir. Nice work on your remakes of custom arcade chips. I just followed that a bit. Very nice work. I always wondered why Udo made the face green and the pants pink. Maybe that was accidental, or it just looked better with some of the backgrounds or something. A helping letter A. Okay. He had the right colors, but he changed them around. Helping letter A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Oh, okay. If you count the coffins from top to bottom, you can give them letters. The last letter I had. Yeah, you can sub to Banjo Guy Ollie's YouTube. He has like Banjo Guy Ollie. If you don't know Banjo Guy Ollie, you should definitely check out his main channel where he does video game music in the widest sense, played on real instruments like a banjo and many other instruments that he can play like a master. And he does really nice videos too. So I'm a huge fan of Banjo Guy Ollie. And he also recently, or not so recently anymore, started a repair channel that is the 8-Bit Man Chat is the title of the channel, I think. 8-Bit Man Chat. Which is really nice. I really enjoy. It's like kind of like the same approach that I have, like just joining him in the lab, working on stuff, and he does a lot of arcade things. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ollie. And we also had an interview on his channel. There's a key in the coffin, so I was right about the letters, the A, B, C. Okay, that was pretty clever of me. Just solved one puzzle, at least one puzzle I did myself. 8-Bit Man Chat. It's totally Hans format. No, I don't. I think my format is nothing new on YouTube, so you didn't steal anything. So there's another question mark that gives me a hint. A part of the code number is the other bracket. Oh, that's the. Is that the same room again? Okay. No. Okay. Tiki 100 was based on a Zilog Z80 CPU. Okay, so that's the typical CPU they used for the CPM computers. That's why the Commodore 128 has one. You fell into a snake pit. How delightful. You'll die 3 times in here. One of 3, okay. Let me see if I remember all of that. Okay, that's the bracket, the one bracket. So I have to look for the key. Then I got the key, and with the key I can open the lock. Here. Get the letter, go back to the forest. without touching the bush. Get the gloves that are mysteriously hanging inside a tree. And then I can pick up these wire cutters, which I then can use to cut these wires to get to the other side. And don't drink the poison that is in the bottle that is pictured above. So this is kind of like a survival horror game. I guess you could say so. It's like an early survival horror game. So, okay. Helping letter E. Let's remember the E. And now we have to count. A, B, C, D, E. So, according to my theory, the first one on the right side from the top should be the letter E, if you count from A, from the top left. Awesome says, yeah, there's a key in the coffin. So I really solved one puzzle. I'm pretty proud. Okay. Now let's see. Part of the code number is that. The other bracket, the closed bracket. So I'm going to die 3 times. Because only one door is the right door. Awesome, 9,000. Okay, now 2 of 3. Okay, and again, there we go. It's strangely fun. I have to say that. Because you always get like, the moment you get a bit further, it's like strangely rewarding. I forgot to take the key. This dude is floating like kings. King's ID. Yeah. He doesn't have any animation. And he has like a very weird skin color. And pink pants. Pink hair too. I really want to play the newly developed game Pets Rescue. It requires either +4 or C16 with 64k RAM. I really like platformers on there. Loved Sam's Journey on the C64. Yeah, I didn't play that yet actually. Because at the time when it came out, didn't have any money, so I couldn't afford to buy it. So I didn't, and then I forgot about it. And now I remember. Happy letter C. Okay. So it should be A, B, C. It should be the third one from the top. There's the key. Okay, these code numbers always seem to be the same. Yeah, I should get Sam's. I really should get Sam's. So do I try this door? Drum roll. I remember wearing tennis sweat wristbands when playing this as a kid because of my fear of messing up the joystick movement. Dominax, you're gonna buy me Sam's. Wow, that would be amazing. I mean, you could just basically, I don't know. Yeah. I mean that, oh! The sacred column! I didn't even see the sacred column because I instantly died when the screen appeared. Man! Awesome. You're a bit mean. Dominax, that would be really generous of you. Can't believe they managed to do all that awesome graphic without any sprites. Okay. Let's do that one more time, I guess. This is kind of addictive. Okay, that always seems to be the same, the code. Okay. Got the key. Let's get the leather. Let's get the gloves. Three of three. I've got a C+4 to restore soon. Actually, it doesn't run a similar hardware tool. Yeah, it's actually the C16 is like a cut down version of the +4. I think the +4 is pretty close to what the engineers originally developed as the top of the line or the middle of the line machine. It was planned. The 264 series was planned as a series of low cost business machines. I think originally. And the +4 is like, I think they had one more planned, the 364, which should be the top of the line, and the +4 was the standard model, and the C16 is based on the lowest model, which has the least, has only 16K memory and stuff. And the +4 also has a user port, but it has more memory, it has a user port, and otherwise it's pretty much the same hardware. It has built-in programs. C116, yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, the C16, I think it was like a marketing decision from the engineers who were planning to have the +4 style cases for all of them. And then marketing said, hey, we could market it as another C64 that is selling quite well. So they literally just put it into a C64 case and changed the colors a bit. And it's weird because inside the PCB just goes to here, as you saw in the videos. It's just the small PCB for the small case machines, really. Pets Rescue. Bon appetit. Nice. I'm definitely going to upgrade this C16 to 64K because then you can play all the +4 games. And there are quite a few these days that use 64K. And I have to say, I'm really surprised by how well this okay, how nicely these games look so far and play. B should be this one. Yay! Has anyone tried to fit a +4 into a C16 case? That could be interesting. Wouldn't work. Yeah, you would have to put quite some effort into it, I guess. I guess you could. I mean, you could just make some cutouts and stuff, and you could adapt the keyboard. Yeah, the ports are totally in different positions and stuff. But I suppose you could. I mean, the PCB is not that large, so you could fit it like in the middle and make like cable connections to the connectors outside and stuff. Hey, Saint Kaede, guten Abend. +4 keys were much better. Yeah, awesome. I agree. The +4 really feels good. It's like I really like the design too. Other than the thermal design is pretty terrible, but the design of the machine is pretty awesome, I think. It's really nice little package. And much easier to upgrade the C16. Yeah, that's true. You have a lot of room in here, and you can do like the mods are really easy to do. Yeah, the software ROM. I think timeout. Nobody needs the software ROMs. I mean, I had a really brief look at them, and they are not all bad, but they are not really useful anymore. Yaroslav Jan, you have a modded C16, the one with the switch. Yeah, I have one that is modded for 64K, but it doesn't work at all. So it is black screen, and I tried in the when I repaired all the C16s, the 3 out of 4. I tried to fix that quickly, and I failed because I didn't see. I suppose there's some of the logic chips are also broken on that. I replaced all the socketed ones, and it had a broken TAT and a broken processor. And I suppose many of the other chips are broken too, because the person I got that from Wolfgang said that the fuse was blown in that one, so probably it had some kind of, I don't know, over voltage issue damaging it. So I'm going to do a separate video on that one where I try to repair it. Ikin Hisatsu. Owning a +4 and C16. Beware, there are C16 games which don't run on a +4. In later versions they corrected the games, but I own a tape where this is the case. Wow, but I suppose that's pretty rare because they made most games for the C16, I suppose, because that was the more widespread machine and the games were also running on the +4, no problem. Saint Kaida, I was going to watch your video, but then this happened. I'm sorry. But that's okay, that's totally okay. You can watch, the video is going to stay on YouTube as long as YouTube exists, probably. Hello, arcade player ABC. Good evening, welcome to the stream. Could be cold solder joints on of the additional cables. Yeah, it could be a lot of things. I just went through the 4 C16s quickly. And yeah, or rather quickly. It still took a couple of days to go through all that, but yeah, I was quite happy with fixing 3 out of 4. And the 4th one, that's going to be more work, I think. I think the soldering on the cables look pretty good, so I don't think there's cold solder joints. It looks like somebody who knew what he did was doing it. Ikinizatu, yes, it is rare. Mostly game tapes without fast loaders are not mentioning +4 on the cover. Oh, okay. So they are not mentioning the +4 at all. That's interesting. Thanks for following Arcade Player ABC. So was it the 3rd one from the bottom? Okay, there we are. I'm just happy I finally managed to get my hands on an Amiga 500. Should arrive tomorrow. Nice, Bergman. Amiga 500 is a great machine. So what am I supposed to do there? Probably I just go somewhere else. You'd better watch out for the sacred column. What is the sacred column? Is it an invisible thing killing me? One can never have too many Amigas. Yeah, that's true. Just as you can never have too many C64s. Dankeschön, arcade player. I traded my A500 for CD-TV. That's pretty... So you gave away this CD-TV, I suppose. That's... Given that that's a lot more expensive nowadays. That's not very smart indeed. But back then I guess an A500 was a lot more useful. Hi, Magel. DK. Is it Magel or is it Maggie? No, Magel. Welcome. I've modded it, now it's an A500 with pattern built-in CD drive. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so you traded, you still have the CD-TV and traded the you gave somebody an A500 and you have the CD-TV. Or is it the A500 that you built the CD-ROM drive into? Yeah, Domulux got the CD32. Did I ask if you replaced the capacitors in that yet? You probably should. If you didn't do it yet. In the CD32. Oh yes, Yaroslav also has the CD32. Nice. I don't, and I think it's my... Actually, I think the CD32 is my least favorite Amiga of all times. Because it's a gaming console, and the Amiga is not a gaming console. I'm a bit weird that way, I think. That was a G, wasn't it? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Should be that one? No, yes! There's the key. I was thinking I'd die because the screen went black. I did. It smelled like the worst imaginable fish market. Yeah, that's the same smell I got with my A1200. I mean, these SMD capacitors basically all leak from that time. Really bad quality. I have an add-on which basically turns it into an A1200. Did you try there's like the terrible fire card that he made? I don't know what the number of that is. That is for the CD32. That gives it a lot more memory and stuff, and also I think an IDE port. SX1. It wasn't visible, but once I touched the caps, they fell off. Yeah. And the thing is that I think all the machines, at least that's true for the A1200, it turns on even if the caps are all completely dry and leaky and stuff. You can still turn on the machine and it behaves pretty normal. So that's no... What the... Why? Why? Did anyone see why I died there? There was like literally nothing. Why do I die there? Yeah, I think sometimes you can see with the SMD caps, sometimes you can see the leakage if the solder looks like a bit dull. Even the A1000 that doesn't need it. I'm going to recap mine soon too. The smell of magic, no, yeah. Thanks. Awesome is just laughing all the time whenever I die. Yeah, smell of magic. Sacred seems to mean invisible. I don't really get it, but it seems to... Maybe there's an invisible, like, maze there that I didn't really understand yet. Or it's like randomly... I don't know. This has some flicker in it. The picture is not really nice, is it? Can do something about that? No, not really. Probably one of my lights here is giving it a hard time. I'm just going to play another game. Sorry, awesome. I'm definitely going back to that one, but yeah, I need a lot of time for that. So let's check out some more games. What else do I have on the list? Ghost Home. There's another Ghost Home, but I think it's just... Let's check out the Ghosts and Goblins. That somebody said that that's the... I'm glad you quit, now can safely go to bed. Okay. So... That's okay. And I'm definitely going to check out your site and your version of it. Port. And now I'm going to check out allegedly one of the worst games, one of the worst ports of Ghosts and Goblins that ever has been made. And I think this was originally released when the other ports were. One day I'll full recap my old machines, but I don't have a desoldering gun, it's really tough. Yeah, desoldering gun is really a game changer. I was like, it's really not the same. I will never be without it again. Never want to do any... I mean, it clogs sometimes and you have to use some other means of desoldering, which is fine. You can do desoldering without desoldering gun. Wow. Okay, I instantly died. You can desolder without a desoldering gun, but it's way harder. Desoldering gun makes things so much easier. Domodax. Unfortunately, I will need to play this Ghosts and Goblins 2. Have my mind set on finishing all of them. Whoa! Okay. Wow, this looks like really crude. This is just converted graphics, it seems. I mean, the C16 has a lot of colors. Usually. Like 112. Have a desoldering gun, but rarely use it. You probably will. But you use it every time you do some desoldering work, I guess. And that alone makes it worthwhile. Hello, Nightgoo! Welcome to the stream. Yaroslav, you want to read something funny? I have a lot of original hardware, but I'm using emulators gaming mostly. Simply too lazy to connect and configure all this stuff. Yeah, I think it's kind of challenging with some of the stuff. With all the proprietary cables and stuff. Desoldering gun would be nice. I recapped my C64 on some of my consoles, and I'm having a desoldering gun would have made things a lot easier. But a desolder pump works as well. Yeah, I think you need a lot more patience, and you have to work a bit more thoroughly with the desoldering pump. But it works fine. Signing out. Pleasure to watch you and have fun, everybody. Thanks for being here, Awesome, and thanks for guiding me through the beginning of Ghost Town. And I'm going to check out your part of it. Thank you. See you around, I guess. That's quite the lengthy company name there at the bottom of the screen. Japan Capsule Computers UK Limited. So it's Japanese. Okay, Japan Capsule Computers UK. 1986. Interesting. The C64 version is Elite. Yeah, this is written for Elite by Ray Tridux. Rory Green did the graphics. Thanks to Stuart and Nick. Okay. Let's see. Whoa! Okay. So Domodax just said he wants to play through all the versions. Wow. Through all the versions. You definitely have to play this one, man. This is... Wow. This is not... It looks crap and it plays even worse. Wow. But there's a lot of enemies on screen at the same time. Gotta give them that. There's not even an animation for the guy climbing the ladder. Wow. Okay, this is not great. Not very nice. Still got one level left of the Amiga version. Okay. And after the Amiga version, have you decided on which version you want to play? Probably this one. I wonder if they ever made a second level for this. Because it should be pretty hard to get through the first level already. With all the randomly appearing zombies and stuff. Wow. I mean, in the other versions, they... Look, he just floats up the ladder. There's no animation whatsoever. In the other versions, they appear from the ground and you have a little time to react. This one, it's just... Oh, okay. Oh, wow. I'm actually doing better than I did with the C64 version recently, I guess. Got them all then, apart from C16. Mark fixes stuff, is silent for like 4 months. Oh. Didn't realize that. I really like his approach, because he always tries to fix stuff, much like I do. It's not like the tutorial kind of video. He just tinkers around with stuff, and I really enjoy that, because there's a lot to learn from that every time. Ah. Whew. Okay, this is not a very good version of the game. Wow, and the I was dead. The collision detection worked for my... So his latest video was kind of pro, really. I was surprised. Oh, okay. I mean, he is like kind of like a pro. He has like a lot of subscribers, because a lot of people watch his stuff. Collision box is huge. Yes, that was really not very... do I want to play another round of this? I mean, it doesn't have music. The graphics are like 2-color graphics, and blocky stuff is happening. The background graphics are not even... They didn't even try to make it smoothly looking. There's no zombie animation at all. They just float. They don't even have like... They don't take steps. This is really bad. I don't know if it plays worse or if it looks worse. It plays pretty okay, actually. If it wasn't for the randomly appearing zombies there that you can't really escape. But, wow. And I suppose they sold this. People must have been outraged when they bought this for... I mean, Ghosts and Goblins probably was like a full price title at some point, because it was like a well-known arcade thing that people wanted to play at home. Wow, that probably caused a lot of anger and... Now finish the game, please. Yeah, of course. I will. Thanks for following Magel DK. All versions on this caused anger. Yeah, probably so. They are all pretty tough. You played through it, man. And you're going to play through all the versions. It's quite the endeavor. Okay, so okay, it comes back. I thought the platform would not come back. Uh-oh. Oh. Whew. Look who wrote that, yeah. It's not Japan release, a company which released it. Yeah, it was made for Elite or Elite Systems by this company that was probably there in the UK based company that made the conversion. Wow. But I wonder if they hey Katrina, mild side. I wonder if they ever did if the publishers of this ever tried this. We have to understand that the C16 was a budget computer for poor people like me at the time. Yeah, it kind of was the plan, but I think they sold it more expensive than they initially planned, so it wasn't that much of a budget computer in the beginning, and then they realized nobody was buying it. People were returning it because they were marketing it as the new C64 in the beginning, I think. Which it never was. And people paid a lot of money for it. And then most people returned it, and I think they sold it, they then discounted heavily and sold it in some countries, even discounted even more. Didn't make it very far. I'm still poor, yes, so am I, Yaroslav. There's no shame in that. I have a lot of supporters now, which makes me not that poor anymore, which is pretty nice. And I'm actually planning on trying to doing this full time at some point. Just started exploring stuff, unintrusive ways of making money with this stuff. So there's, by the way, there's t-shirts down below. Somewhere in the description thing, you can buy t-shirts now. And there's going to be more t-shirts. I just figured out how to use it and how to set the price to a level that is okay, and I still get some money off that. So if you want to check out my t-shirts, you're very welcome to that. We have I think it goes up to 5XL. So that's yeah, that's pretty huge already, I think. Pretty large. I think not all of the shirts go up to 5XL, but some of them. Domedax, no Jan Beta logo shirt yet, because I tried to make one and I just took the logo from the videos, literally the same file, and it is not high resolution enough, so I'm just going to have to redo that. And I have like a colleague at work who is like a graphics guy who can help me with that. So there is going to be more t-shirts, more designs. I already have some ideas that I'm not able to do them myself. So I have this graphics guy who wants to make them. You should make a shirt that says I supported Jan Beta with my money and all I got was this lousy shirt. Magel DK, well, I follow on any other social media. Nice, that's cool. I went to Germany and all I got was this Jan Beta shirt. That's even funnier. Hi, M4NI2. Manis, maybe? Is that how you are pronounced? One more round of Ghosts and Goblins, this pretty bad version. But I mean, it has amazing sounds. I kind of want to sample this, the shooting sound and the disappearing sound are pretty like random video game sounds, and I really like that. I kind of want to sample that for the YouTube stuff. Like whenever there's like a text overlay, I want to make a little sound pop up, like a pop-up sound, so people are realizing there's a pop-up text, because I sometimes have that in my videos. Maybe I use that sound. It's a pretty generic retro computer sound. Or like all the zombie disappearing, zombie dying sound. That's they're both not bad. Oh! The sound's lovely, yes, it is. I've stopped eating and started playing. C16 version on the Green Beret, okay. There's a C16 version of that. That would be interesting. This t-shirt was future-proofed by Jan Beta. That's not bad. That's pretty funny. Device not present. Oops. Okay. Should I reset again? Maybe I should use the traditional way of doing it. Ah, that works. Okay. Should get my cute burn in gear and fix my 486. No pick, 1 long and 6 short BIOS beeps. Oh, as long as the BIOS beeps, there's hope, I think. Maybe it's just some... I don't know. I have no clue about PCs actually, or PC hardware. I have a Pentium 75 I want to refurbish at some point. But I'm shying away from it a bit because I hated the first having a PC. I hated that, coming from the Amiga that I used for everything. I really hated the PC world. Like Windows was pretty useless in the beginning. Jump jet. Let's try jump jet. Yeah, old PCs are cheaper, especially if you are not going for the XT, the real old ones. They get really expensive now, like the original IBM 5150 or what they are called. I don't know. Saw an awesome Amiga 3000 on YouTube. 1000. Yeah, I saw that on in some Amiga Facebook group. I think I saw the Amiga 3000 tower. No, M4 NI2, this is like the real thing. That's like the camera showing the computer I'm actually playing on. That's the one. I have a YouTube channel where I do restorations on old hardware and repairs, and I did that on in my recent YouTube video. Okay, this game doesn't look as if... Maybe that needs more memory or something. That might be... Great picture. Thank you. Yeah, it's like I'm using the Retro Tink upscaler. That was really good. It's pretty expensive, but it does a really good job. Especially considering concerning lag and stuff. It's really pretty much lag free. So jump jet didn't work at all. Let's play Mercenary. Played the C64 version, and I have the original Amiga version. I actually never played through the game, although I like it very much. That game that didn't run. Yeah, it's a RAM failure screen basically. Probably it is really a RAM fail. Syntax error, okay. Okay, that's not a real basic listing. So Mercenary, maybe Mercenary needs more memory as well. So I might have to do the 64 kilobyte upgrade pretty soon. So far, I'm pretty amazed how good these games look, with exceptions like Ghost Goblins. Let's just go on. Oblido. Yeah, Mercenary. It might be. It's a 64K game. I mean, the world is pretty huge. Probably that needs more memory. Oblado. Yeah, maybe it's a Beatles game. Wow, that looks funky. Okay. Did it start right away? Oh yes, it did. Okay. Oh! I just dropped my joystick. Emergency. Okay. Okay, I'm the little... whatever I am. Looks like a bit like a skull thing. Top right corner. So what do I do? Must be a Beatles game, and looks like all look like an LSD trip, really. Yeah. I mean, not that I'd ever take an LSD. Okay. Oh. Okay. I can do stuff. I can push stuff. Ah, I can push stuff, okay. So I suppose I have to push stuff somewhere. Okay. Where it belongs. Okay. Okay, okay. Haven't got a clue. Just going to try to push this stuff to some other stuff. It's probably not 3 in a row, otherwise... Okay. Are you trying to break it? Just an excuse to shoot another repair video? No, not really. This is the one I future-proofed. Or future-proofed, hopefully. Okay, what's that thing? Wow, I probably would need... It looks pretty fun, but I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I would guess it's like a match 3 kind of thing. Whoa, that's shooting at me. Okay, something's happening there. Okay. I don't know. I really don't know. Ah. Game over. Maybe push all the yellow blocks into the yellow area and green blocks into the green area and so on. Maybe so, but that would be pretty hard with all the... Sin bin sounds like an undo area. Yeah, that's true. It seems they are... The tiles are mixed up in the beginning. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I kind of can't push that through there, so that's... Okay. Ah. Ah. Come on. But that would be ridiculously hard, but it's probably maybe just going to the sin bin thing, whatever that does. I can't even get there, I think. No, I can't get there, can't get through there. It looks pretty interesting, I have no idea. Can push these things around. And I can kill the whatever it is, monsters. And they can kill me. Kind of interesting, but I kind of don't get it at all. But it might be... Wait, is there like 9... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you're probably right. There's 9 blocks of each color. So they would fit perfectly into the colored areas there. That's probably the goal. Wow, but that's a lot to do for one level there. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, and you start in a random position too, it seems. Okay, interesting. Looks like a very interesting game. And I kind of like these puzzle type of games. But this one seems pretty hard. Ah. You can't really stay anywhere because there's constantly monsters hunting you. Wow. It looks really hard, yeah, it plays really hard. I don't really... So if I was to put all these into the corresponding areas... Yeah, okay, I messed it up anyway. Wow, okay. Put all of them in the lower right corner. Clean up the rooms from wrong tiles. Start sorting them out. Wow. Yeah, but that's like I said, that's a lot of work you have to do. Oh, and I'm dying. I'm constantly chased around. And I can like walk on these little colored ways there. Can put stuff. Ah! Wow. But this is like ridiculously hard to play properly. Oh. Wow, I killed a monster there. Accidentally. Let's try to get at least one color in there, maybe. Oh, come on. Sin bin. No, I think it's probably something. Maybe it's turning into the exit. Rolfs. Wow, I don't think I will. I have to read the instructions for this at some point. It looks like it could be a really fun game. How warm does this machine get, by the way? Yeah, okay. The space where the voltage regulator and the huge resistor is gets the warmest. Otherwise, there's not much heat emitting from this machine, so that's good. Katrina, that works. Oh, Domedax sorting wardrobes. I'm just putting my arm in there and pull the first item out to use. Maybe I'm just used to work like that from sorting out my wardrobes. Oh, now I get it. Okay. Yeah, my wardrobe is like not very sorted, but I don't just pick random things most of the times. That works as long as you have rather few things. Yeah, guess so. Harry Longbone just had a cold shower. Yeah, I'm probably going to have a brief cold shower before I get into bed later. Just to cool off a bit. Cold beer helps as well. So what's the time actually? Oh, it's 9:30. Okay. So I'm just going to play another game. I think I can't really. It's just mere guesswork, and I don't really know what I'm supposed to do in this game. It looks amazing, but I don't know the purpose of the game. Oops. I'm constantly dropping my joystick here. Maybe I should rearrange a bit so that I have more space for the joystick. Don't type random R's on screen. My retro shelves are in perfect order though. Yeah, none of my, I think the lab here, my retro like electronics and Twitch and everything lab and hobby room is not in really good shape at the moment, because I recently found out that the basement where I was keeping a lot of stuff is a bit moist, so I had to get all my machines into the little lab, and it's really not very huge, not very large. There's not a lot of room in here. So it looks pretty, it got better a bit, but it's still pretty much messy. That's Paperboy. Oh, and I think that's the same guy, Jörg Dirks, who did some of the other games we played. Copyright by Atari, 1986. I recently lost an office space, so I had to compress all my old PCs into one IKEA EVA shelf. It's sad. Yeah, I've actually an EVA shelf right here. The next one in that direction is an EVA shelf. And I want to upgrade to the like, there's the deeper, there's like the 30 centimeter one that I have, and like a 50 centimeter one, I think. And I want to upgrade that to the more spacious version, because it's already crammed full of stuff. Arcade Player. Oh, ein Plug and Play. Habe ich auch fast alle. This looks colorful and nice. Ist doch einer da am Rechner. Ein Plug and Play. What's a Plug and Play? You mean this one? This is like a real joystick. Just a joystick. Oder welchen meinst du? Arcade Player? Oder diesen? Sind beides Joysticks. Nee. Ein Plug and Play. Also got IKEA shelves. Only one problem when I stream Jaroslav is giving my Vectrex such wet looks that I almost get jealous. Yeah, the Vectrex. Oh, okay. So let's play a bit of Paperboy with the other joystick again, with the Competition Pro. Old school. First week, Monday. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. This looked better from a distance, I suppose. Crash! It doesn't even have a crash sound, it just says crash in flashing letters. Schaut so aus wie einer, da dachte ich auch. Ah, okay. I see. Ja, es gibt diese so geformten Plug-and-Play-Geschichten. Aber das hier sind die alten, nach denen die Plug-and-Play-Geschichten kopiert wurden, sozusagen. Oh, yes! Oh, how? Crash. Why crash? I thought I just delivered my face paper. No, I didn't. Apparently, I missed the... So I'm supposed to deliver newspapers for anybody not familiar with Paperboy, which is like a real classic arcade game. And you are the Paperboy and you have to deliver newspapers by throwing them into the... what are those called? The newspaper things. English, please. I'm sorry. Arcade player thought the joystick was one of those many games in one things. A plug and play game. Because there's like a couple that look just like this. Or similar to this. First week. You can use the translate. Sounds like alien language. Yeah, it's pretty. It feels pretty weird to talk German in like this format. Strangely, because I always use. Sometimes if I talk about electronics in German, I don't get the right vocabulary anymore. Oh, destroy the window there. Why? Okay, it just says crash for everything. Okay, I see. This is not very good. This is not very good. It sounds like Swedish while being that drunk, but not as drunk as Danish. Danish sounds really special, does it? Doesn't it? It's really. I think it's really. Lived pretty close to Denmark, and was on vacation a couple of times in Denmark, and Danish is a really special sounding language. It sounds like German gone. It's like German gone wild, I guess. Like over German. Like, do you know the I think Great Dictator with Charlie Chaplin, and he holds like a speech as the Great Dictator and pretends he speaks some kind of pretend German. That's really good, and that's how Danish sounds to me. He does a really good job of pretending to speak German, which he doesn't. Danes understand both Swedish and German, but not even Danes understand Danish. That might be the case. Hey, thanks for hosting, Bergman. And see you soon in another stream. Have a good night. Ich habe keine Probleme, Deutsch zu verstehen. Yeah, okay. So, time for another beer, I guess. This game is not really good. Whoa, okay. My system with the water bowl full of ice works pretty well for cooling, but it removes the stickers from the bottles as well. Wow. And it's pretty wet. No wonder. If you put a bottle into water, you get a wet bottle. Cheers. So let's see. Another round. Prost. Competition Pro. Ja, das ist ein Competition Pro. C64 Direct to TV. That's the another one that looks like a Competition Pro. Yeah. Shin Shin. Skull. Nice. What do the Danish say? What's the Danish word for... is it also skull? Or something in that vein? Prost, ich trinke Pfungstädter Edelpilz. Never drank Pfungstädter Edelpilz myself. But sounds good. Is it like a smallish brewery? Thank you for following Zero Main something? Zero Man 69 probably. Zero Man. These handles are difficult most of the times. Zero Man 69, okay, that's correct. Kleine lokale Brauerei, okay. So it's a small local brewery. That's nice. Always like there's like I recently found out there's a brewery in Kiel too, and drank one of their beers. It's ridiculously expensive because it's like kind of like a craft beer kind of thing because they're really small, but it's nice beer. Definitely going to buy that again. It's a Vikings thing, the skull thing. Paperboy on arcade. Just found this channel from YouTube. Nice to see you Twitch streaming. Yeah, it's strangely fun. I originally planned to do this like as like an additional channel for my YouTube. Whenever I repaired something, I wanted to play some games on it to check it out, and I didn't want to put that on YouTube because I think it doesn't go well with the rest of my content. So I made this Twitch channel, and now it's like it's ridiculously fun for some reason. Mostly because of you people who it's really nice to hang out with the retro community in the chat and stuff. It's really cool. I got my first Commodore at 1982. It was a VIC-20. Nice. Then C64, Amiga 500, Amiga 1200. That's nearly the succession I did. I started with the C64 in 1987, and then I got an Amiga 500, and then I briefly had an Amiga 1200, and then I had an Amiga 2000 until 1997, I think. And then I had a PC that I didn't like at all. All of those I have still in working order. Oh, nice, that's cool. I wish I had all of my systems. I still have my 500 and my 1200. The other ones pretty much got lost in history or got sold to make money for the newer systems. Harry Longmont, we love you, Jan. Thank you. Domedax, I started with Twitch because I wanted to spread Amiga as a system worthy of doing gaming on. Turned out I really enjoyed it, and then it escalated. Yeah, that's pretty much. I wouldn't have thought that it would be so much fun. It's really fun. And I mean, it was like a couple of days, and then I got to know this very nice community of people who are streaming from real hardware on Twitch, like real old computers, which is pretty nice. Which is what I wanted to do, and there's quite the community there too. The nice part, the bright side of Twitch. I'm actually considering buying a modern Amiga like this X5000 thingy. Yeah, they are pretty pricey. Unfortunately. I would love to play around with one of those, but it's kind of, I think what I want to do at some point is just to get you can install the new Amiga OS on what's it called? React OS? Is that the Amiga OS? I get it confused all the time. The modern Amiga operating system, you can install that on like old PowerPC Apple hardware. Like you get a Mac Mini for like 30 euros on eBay, an old one, G4, and install that. MorphOS, yes, that's the one. I'm sorry. React OS is like something completely different. I'm sorry. MorphOS, you can install that like on a PowerPC Macintosh, which is the cheapest way of doing it, I guess. I was planning on doing that sometime because I really like the PowerPC Macintoshes. That were the last really nice machines Apple made, I think. And then I really want to tinker with MorphOS because I really love the Amiga platform. I've only seen a couple of ads. Oh, the chat is going too quickly again. I've only seen a couple of ads of the A500 in a few Brazilian computer magazines around 91, but all I could think was, why those strange PC keyboards have a floppy drive built into them? Yeah, I guess they were a strange form factor, the Amiga 500 and a 1200 and stuff, if you were used to desktop PC cases. Skål means a bowl. Vikings didn't have cups and glass to drink from, but some small bowls instead. Ah, so that's the... You literally say bowl when you say skål. That's interesting. Nice. Thanks for that information. Didn't know that at all. So that's why in many Scandinavian countries the word is pretty similar, I guess. What's your opinion on the retro thing so far? I really like it. It hasn't got any. It has like a rudimentary smoothing thing in there, but no post processing whatsoever. So you get like the picture that comes from the computer. You really get. So you got like those lines in there, and you got like some color bleed and stuff. But I really like it because it has virtually no lag to speak of at all. It feels like playing on a CRT, and yeah, I really consider it worth the money so far. Really enjoyed it. It's really good for this is like the S-video picture. Yeah, it's really good for S-video. I didn't try the component stuff at all yet because I don't really have a machine that outputs component. I don't have a cable for the machines that outputs the component as RCA. That's the correct way to put it. And I also tried the composite, which isn't that bad, but it looks like a composite signal, so it's not a good signal. But I really enjoy it. It really, and I think if you get something like the OSSC and put it, which is my plan, my long-term plan is to get an OSSC 2 and connect that to the RetroTink. So the OSSC does some good smoothing stuff. I really like it, Nightgoo. So to put it in a nutshell, I really like it, and I don't regret spending that pretty high amount of money on it yet. So it's really fun. It requires a screen that can change aspect ratios. It's pretty rudimentary. It outputs like a strange format too, so some monitors don't play well with it. It's basically just a line doubler. It doesn't do any processing. It doesn't blow up the picture to full HD or anything like that. It basically just converts it to digital, and most screens can handle my capturing hardware can handle the resolution as well. I don't remember which resolution it does. It's like 720p, I think, at some weird ratio. Or it does like 360p, like I don't remember. You can look up that stuff up on the website. But you have to, my monitor, my Lips monitor can do switch between 4:3 and 16:9. So that works really well with that thing. Yeah, it's pretty much like the OSSC, but the OSSC has some post-processing stuff built in, which makes it really handy for... people really say that the way to go at the moment is to have like a RetroTink for the S-video and composite stuff, and then put it into an OSSC to do the post-processing, and you get the best picture quality out of real hardware. So my plan is really to get an OSSC at some point. And use that for like VGA stuff or PC stuff and Amiga stuff and console stuff. I have I don't know if anybody's following my Twitter, but I recently got a PlayStation 2 for free with like an iToy and a controller, and I'm going to do some restoration work on that, because that was one of the 2 consoles I ever owned in my life. Like I owned a Game Boy, and then I owned a PlayStation 2, and I used the PlayStation 2 primarily as a DVD player back in the day, I have to admit. And then I lent it to a friend and never got it back. And it was like, I recently saw a video of the, what's he called, Heavy Metal Jesus. Is that his name? Metal Jesus Rocks is the name of the channel. Metal Jesus Rocks. I saw a video of his when he found like a metallic blue PlayStation 2. That was the one I had, and he was like, he didn't have it in his collection, and I had that one, that exact PlayStation. Which I found pretty funny because it was the normal PlayStation to me, and I always thought they would look like that. That's the one I bought at the store back in the day. When you order an OSSC, don't skip the optional remote control. I had a hard time getting my universal remote to play it on. Yeah, I heard about that. And definitely, I'm considering buying one of those Chinese packages where there is the remote in there with it. But I kind of want to support video game perfection for making that stuff. So I don't know if I can get the money together. I will buy from them and buy the remote with it. I've tried a Mega Drive through component in a new 4K TV, but it didn't work, so maybe I should get a RetroTink to output 480p. Oh, 480p is the resolution the RetroTink outputs. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they're both pretty expensive. But I mean, I tried these cheaper. You couldn't get like the Flylink video converter. I made a video about that too, Boca. That's not too bad and upscales stuff to display on modern TVs. That works pretty well. There's an OSSC DIY kit. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe I should try that. I mean, I can solder a bit. OSSC is the open source scan converter. That's like a device which basically enables you to connect your old hardware that outputs like RGB video, VGA stuff, which is basically RGB, composite component, like old video outputs from consoles and stuff. It scales it up to full HD basically, and converts it to a digital signal. Flylink is damn good considering the price. Yeah, it is. I mean, it costs like 30 euros or something, and you get a device which gets the job done. So I want to play games. That's what I'm here for. Flylink is nice, but I can't find any around here. You can just look for SCART to HDMI upscaler, and you will find one that looks like the Flylink, and those are basically the same devices, mostly. There's a couple of versions that look the same, but chances are quite good, I think, that you get the exact same device. If you have one that has the same... It just says... Let me find mine. Mine is heavily modded. But that's what the cheapo things look like. It's like let me switch the camera around. There we go. This is what mine looks like. It says like HD video converter, and you get these boxes without the RCA plugs. I put them in there. You get these like no name. Mine is like was sold as a Flylink one, but it not necessarily needs to be a Flylink one. Maybe you can find one of those, Boca. They're just generic upscalers that have like a SCART connector and HDMI in, and then they have HDMI out. And you can also have audio out, which is pretty handy for stuff if you want to output the audio from the HDMI stream. You can output analog audio from HDMI. Yeah, it was a pretty quick mod, I have to say, but it works pretty well. I mean, this runs cooler than ever before. Just drilled some holes in it. I feared those little metal parts would ruin it when you drilled those holes. Yeah, a lot of people commented on that video and said exactly that. And I was kind of out of my mind when I did it, and I actually cleaned it afterwards with some compressed air and a brush again. I opened it up again and cleaned out the metal parts, but I didn't film it, so everybody thought I was just using it like this. I need something that lets me switch mouse, keyboard, a couple USB devices, and 3 monitors between 2 computers. Yeah, there are those things exist. Or they existed back in the day. I remember that from my school, which had a couple of PCs which used... I don't know what these are called. Don't even want to search. I think you could probably get KWM switches. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they are called. And you get really old ones that switch like VGA signals and yeah. Nice. I always considered getting something like that too. But I don't have a lot of PCs. I have more stuff that isn't switchable with that. I need like a SCART video switch and stuff, I guess. Nice. So Katrina is probably going to get one of those. Have I mentioned I love the retro community? It's always, people are always so helpful. It's so cool. So some more games. Paperboy. What's the time, by the way? I tend to forget the time. Wow, we're already on for nearly 3 hours. That didn't feel like 3 hours at all. POD is also like a classic C64 game. I think I played that on the C64. There are newer ones that give the video and everything over USB. They work, but kind of stuff. Nice. This looks amazing. Okay, the colors, 112 colors, really shine on this one. This looks pretty colorful. Press up and fire to start. Okay. Okay, other joystick probably. I've made a mess of wires here. Okay, let's see. That works? Yes, that works. Wow, this looks nearly exactly like the C64 version, I think. I haven't played it in ages, but... This is like kind of like Grid Runner or Centipede. Wow. Okay, I have like an auto-fire thing. Wow. Oh, okay. Oh, Manis. Thanks for joining the stream. Have a good night. Thanks, arcade player. Nice old games. Yeah, there are some really... This is like a classic, I think. It's considered a classic by many. POD. I wonder if the band that exists, POD, actually are named after this game. Hey! Anonymous bought a classic tee. Somebody bought a t-shirt and I get a... Yeah, I didn't even know that that worked. Nobody bought a t-shirt yet. On stream. Thanks whoever bought the t-shirt. That gives me like... I think I earn like 5 euros or something from every t-shirt. Shirt hype! Yay! Oh, the issue is there are a lot of Flylink lookalike upscalers on a local level, but they are not near as good as the one you have, unfortunately. Oh, that sucks. I wasn't aware of that. I assumed there were pretty much a lot of the same upscalers. Okay. So I was just thinking, I have... when I got the upscaler, I bought 2. Maybe I can send you one. I think you would have to pay for shipping or something, Boka. I have another one of the ones unmodded. But I think you're in Brazil, that's gonna be pretty expensive, I guess. But maybe if you can't find one, maybe that's still cheaper than another option. Sankade, ich trinke heute Ratsherrenpilz, which is like a standard off-the-shelf beer. And I'm playing... Wow, I'm holding up a beer with one hand and beating this level with the other. No, I'm not beating the level. It's like really... It's... I think it's like an old German brewery that went bankrupt and some young people bought it out. Or bought the name, and they are making their own beer now, and it's not bad. And they have like a modern approach and make sure that the whole process is vegan, and yeah, it's pretty nice actually. I think they are nice people, and the beer isn't too bad. Wie lange machst du heute noch? How long am I going to do? I don't really know. I'm going to finish this beer, which is like 3/4. And then probably... I have to get up early tomorrow, so I'm probably going to... It's not going to be that long anymore. Vegan hype, yeah. Yeah, kind of like when people state that stuff is vegan, so you can be sure. Thanks for the generosity, but it doesn't worth the headache of shipping and taxes. Really, thank you for offering. Yeah, I think, Boca, I think it really doesn't make sense to ship anything from Brazil or to Brazil. It's too expensive, probably. Which is kind of sad. But if you don't find any decent upscaler, we should consider that, I guess. Still, I wouldn't mind, because I've let one that I bought it because I thought I would connect one to the living room TV. Oh, okay. But I did never do it. C16, when will be the next stream? Is there already something planned? No, not really. I'm still figuring out a schedule, Darthort. Still figuring stuff out. I don't think, maybe the next couple of weeks and month I probably won't have a real schedule for streaming. So I don't know. Tomorrow's stream is off. I was planning to do a stream with my mate Turumba, like a 2-player stream. We did a couple of those, which were really fun. But we both have different things to do tomorrow, turned out. So we are probably most likely going to do a stream next Thursday. Hopefully, if it all works out. But might be difficult. Katrina has barbecue tomorrow, okay. No stream tomorrow. I'm not gonna be at home even in the evening, I think. Twitch notifications are on, nice. So yeah, it would be nice to see you again. Or to read you again. So this is like really a bit like Centipede, but not as... I think it's not as sophisticated. Centipede is more like this snake thing. More time to watch your videos. Yeah, thanks, Sankade. I've seen them all. Wow, thanks. Thanks, Zero. Sounds like a machine gun. Wow, okay. Ah! Okay, this gets very difficult pretty quickly. 457 euros for a KWM switch. Wow, you're probably going to get that stuff cheaper somewhere. I would guess there's still there's some like companies throwing that stuff out or something. I don't know. I got a lot of the elderly PC stuff I have. I don't have a KWM switch, unfortunately. I got a lot of that stuff from like junk from the company next door to the company I work for. They just throw out their old PCs all the time. And I know somebody who alerts me whenever there's something interesting in the waste bin, and I just get it then. Missed the name of this game. Could someone repeat it? It's POD, Pod. That's like, yeah, that's the name. POD. It's like the best day of the week when either you or 8-Bit Guy release a new video. Whoa! That's something nice you can say. Wow, that's a nice thing to say. Thank you. Getting disturbed by the work. Whoa, I'm sorry about that, Magel. So this is POD. It's basically like a bit of a centipede game kind of thing. Let's play another one. Wow, but I begin to feel the beer in my head. Wow, okay. That came pretty suddenly. So I guess I'm going to sleep pretty well tonight. So where were we? Punchy. Punchy. Sounds nice. Let's check out Punchy. Is there any programs which can use 64? Which you can use 64 kilobyte RAM if you have an expanded C16. Yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff that works on 64K. I recommend you check out +4 World. I don't know the exact address at the moment, but it's if you Google +4 World. There's a lot of games on there, and it always says in the description if it's 64K, or there's some games that use 32 kilobytes. And yeah, there's a lot of games that were recent games also that were made for the 64 kilobytes. Carver Corona, hi, welcome to the stream. Copyright Mr. Micro. Punchy by Evan Parton. Left, right, jump. Okay, so left, right, jump. Left, right, jump. Okay. Thought they meant the... Okay, that's left, right. It's played with the... what are these called? The triangular brackets. I don't know the correct English term, I guess. Okay. This looks nice, actually. You're like, is it a policeman? Looks like a bit like policeman. 1984, yeah. Oh, I didn't even try to decode the Roman numerals. Would have taken quite some time for me. Thanks for doing that. 1984. Okay, these are the brackets that are pictured there. Are left and right, and Commodore key is jump. Okay, let's try again. This looks really cool. I love these kind of simple games. Okay, and you can't crash into bed. Wow. Yeah, it's Hunchback basically. RT-Box would add Miss Mad Lemon. Yeah, Gadget UK, of course. There's a lot of people. Thanks, Poker. That's cool. And also Domodax Poetin, who is in the chat tonight. Wow, why can't I get that jump? He just recently started a YouTube channel too. He's like a Twitch guy, and also did some videos on refurbing his C16, which is the one I sent him. There's going to be some more stuff there sometime. Yeah, Miss Mad Lemon is great. Did you see her latest video where she it's like the mission statement for her summer project, the Sitbox Boombox? That's gonna be amazing, really. I'm like got to know her when we both realized that we were basically doing the same stuff on our channels, like old computers and old audio stuff. And you've probably seen our German main company, City GVP Chefs Culinara. Yeah, of course. There's like a huge city market in this town here. Is she on Twitch? No, I think she has a Twitch channel, but she doesn't stream. I think she did streams on YouTube though. MS Mad Lemon. It's like Miss Mad Lemon. She's like she's a nice person. I like her stuff. And I also like the fact that she's a woman with a soldering iron, because there are way too few of those, at least on YouTube. Whoa. You work in the Danish division of City. Nice. Oh, Haybird does also do great videos. He's a really nice guy too. I had some pretty nice conversations with Jeff Bird, who is the Haybird YouTube channel. Sorry, I hit the mic again. Okay, let's try this again. There's more of us than you think. Yeah, I think there are women, but there are too few on YouTube. I think the majority of people doing that. I really hesitated doing that because I'm like an old white man. Because I was really serious about that stuff. I still am actually, but not to the point where I don't do stuff because I'd rather be a woman doing stuff. Yeah, Miss Mad Lemon, I think her day job is being a photographer, so she has like really beautiful shots in her videos. I really enjoy that. She really knows stuff about lighting and things, and that stuff that I admire a lot in her work. I just basically yeah, most of the times I use my phone to shoot my videos, so it's not really sophisticated videography. I got some proper lights recently, and I ordered another light, so my videos are probably maybe going to improve slightly over the next couple of days. Oh. No, I'm too ugly. Katrina, you're too ugly. I think. Have you seen the 8-bit guy lately? He's not a beautiful person, and I think there's a lot of people. It's not about how you look on YouTube. I mean, the general young hipster YouTube is about how you look, and it's only about how you look. But the retro community on YouTube is really not about how people look. Which I really like about this community. Your videos look as also great, Jan. Love your straightforward, clean take. Yeah. It's kind of like I have like a DSLR camera, not that great camera, but it's a decent one, and I tried using it for shooting video, but it just looks like an RT video then. It doesn't look like a tech video thing, and I just prefer the techy look. Cares about looks, Harry Longmorn? Yeah, right. Who cares about looks? I don't. I mean, at least not at the YouTube level. I prefer stuff that is informative and yeah. We're all old nerds, basically. We're beyond looks. In the best possible way. Yeah, and that's what I do most of the time. I don't film myself. I only get on camera on the Twitch stream, really. I don't film myself in my videos most of the time. Sometimes you see me like from sideways or something soldering. Canon S110. I don't know. Can it do full HD? I mean, it's like if you can do full HD with any camera, it's gonna be sufficient. The thing that is the most important for like not pro cameras is lighting. Just get a huge light and shine it on your desk and film it. And get like a tripod, a cheap tripod. I still have like a €20 tripod that I got. No, it can't do full HD. Compact camera from 2011. Yeah, okay. So probably use a phone or something. I used like an iPhone 5S, I think, for filming most of my stuff. And the only thing I have is an app that is the Filmic Pro app that makes things a bit easier to set like sound levels and brightness levels and stuff. And that's like €10, and I think you can get an iPhone 5S for €70 or something these days, like used from eBay. Samsung S9 Plus, which has incredible video. Yeah, the modern-ish phones all have incredible. They're doing all the magic in software, but it looks incredible, and they are so easy. You just point and shoot, basically. I'm pushing over this window to the other monitor and playing Manic Miner now because reasons. Okay. That's a good thing to do, I guess. Oh. You have to time those jumps really. Major depression. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hope it's getting better soon. I kind of like I'm pretty prone to having like depressive phases, but at the moment I'm okay for quite a while. Definitely not fun. Yeah, depression sucks. Should have a Discord, yeah, and build a community or so. Yeah, I'm planning like on all kinds of things. I just recently decided, because I had the last week off, that I want to try to make a living out of this. So I'm going to try all kinds of things and put more work into this. YouTube and Twitch stuff. Chase the dream, yeah, kind of like. I'm just really fed up with my job lately, and I don't get paid a lot, so thanks for the vibes. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I find when I have depressive. It's always a phase, luckily. So I know some people who are depressive all the time, so yeah, that's no fun. And it's really, you can't get out of that if you are at that state, at that point. RT box, I wish I had a DSLR, but even my iPhone 5 with good lighting can do good videos. Yeah, I think the iPhone 5 basically has the same camera that the iPhone 5S had. There are very, very minor improvements. And the 5S is what I use all the time. It's like my old everyday phone, it had like a broken button. The on-off button is broken on the iPhone 5S I use for filming now. And it became like my camera phone. It's easy to set up and to point at stuff, and it doesn't get in the way that much, and the picture quality is completely sufficient if you have a nice... I have like these cheapo softbox video lights for 30 euros that I use all the time. Discord would be great. Yeah. I haven't really figured out Discord that much. I don't use it that much. I mean, I have downloaded the app and I'm like a member in some Discords, but I didn't use it that much. Maybe I'm going to look into that, definitely. And I think I'm just figuring out like Patreon tiers and stuff like that. And yeah. I could use my iPhone as a USB microphone. It sounds nice. Yeah, the microphones in the iPhone are pretty amazing. Yeah, that's true. That's really true. One after the other. Yeah, probably so. Hey, I have t-shirts now. That's enough for now. I'm going to have more soon. So this is pretty boring. Let's play another one. I think I want to call last game soon because I'm getting a bit tired. Oh, look, I got the name wrong. It's kind of ridiculous how they put the arrow keys on this one. Let me switch to the other camera. Sorry about the resolution, but the arrow keys are like, this is the left arrow, right arrow, up arrow, down arrow. That's kind of, I don't know who thought of that. That is kind of ridiculous. It's really tough to hit the right arrow. That's pretty strange about this machine. But then again, this was like not the case and the keyboard it was intended for originally. Oh, okay. Hardware and beer cam. Yeah, I should probably put it like that. Hardware and beer cam. So, punchy. Saboteur? How do you pronounce saboteur? How do you pronounce that word in English? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. In Germany, we would say saboteur. And it's written the exact same, because it's probably a French word. Saboteur. By Barney. Hey Barney, if you're watching, you made a nice title screen at least, and you made a nice knife graphic there. Nothing near. Okay. Oh, okay. How do I... Oh, okay. Okay. A and S are left and right. So I can't play with joystick, apparently. Oh, space is shooting. But I only have one bullet. Okay. How do I go down? X. D. Okay. I can go left and right. So far. Saboteur. Saboteur. I guess. Okay. Oh! I can do a kick with this one, okay. Oh, and that's down, okay. The question mark and the bracket, the square bracket are up and down, it seems. Okay. Oh, nice. And I can do like this kick. I kind of like that the play area is so small. It kind of looks nice. Looks funky. Okay. Oh, there's a knife near. Knife is near. Okay. Oh, I picked it up. How would you guess those keys? Yeah, I mean, they're probably in the manual, I hope. So now I have a knife that I can throw. Okay. And I can throw it only one time. Ah, I see. It's like a giant maze. Okay. Oh, game over. Okay. One more try. That's something there, but I don't know what it is. Can't pick it up, it seems. Well, I imagine this could be a really nice game. Again, if I know what I was doing, this would probably be, could potentially be a really fun game. Oh, I can, wait a minute. Oh, he's gone. No, there he is. Ah, okay. Shot one. But I only have, okay. I only have one shot ever. Can I? Yeah, I can. The games are getting better and better on the C16. I have never played them. I think I should play. Yeah, there are definitely. I'm quite surprised myself, I have to say. I have to admit. Lots of rooms. Yeah, this seems to be huge. Verbman, thanks for following. Seems to be a huge maze of rooms. And there's like hidden secrets and stuff. Yeah, you have to draw a map for this, I guess. I mean, this is just like a little test of the game. I'm not going to draw a map tonight. Okay, what are these things? Can I do something with them? No. Ah. Uh-oh. Okay. Didn't hurt. Yeah, that Mismet Lemon's Sid Boombox project looks nice. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the next videos she makes about that. That's gonna be a huge project. Some nice. There will be some things to learn, I guess. Ah. Okay. So I think I shall play. I check out one more game and then we're going to call it a day. Alright? Because it's 10:30 now and I'm getting pretty tired already. Plus my beer is nearly done. Run! So let's see. one more. Spore. What should we play? Spore, The Chip Factory, Time Slip. Tom Thumb is another one from the Kingsoft guys, I think. Let's try that one out. Tom Thumb. Tutti Frutti. Okay, let's play Tutti Frutti. I take it back. Let's start Tutti Frutti. I heard about that one, but I never played it. Saw some screenshots. Looks a bit like Boulder Dash or something like that. Tutti Frutti. Yeah, I think the time was over and then it's game over. Oh, it's a Sean Southern game. Okay, I didn't know that. That's the guy who went on to do Lotus and stuff, I think. Is that the same guy? Yeah, Emerald Mines on Amiga is the best. I said before that's one of my favorite games ever, Emerald Mine on the Amiga. Super Strawberries and the Acid Apples plus Vertex Restart. I will not get to bed before like 4 in the morning. Oh. Okay, if you say so. Oh, that's where the monsters come out. Okay. Okay, so the apples are bad. The cherries are good. Yeah, the cherries are good. So I have to collect the cherries, avoid the monsters. Ah, okay, I see. Vacation from work, nice. I had that last week. And I had so much, it was like the first week I had completely off in ages. And I did so much retro stuff and worked on the YouTube channel and stuff. That was really great. Really enjoyed last week, and now this week I have to work again. But I'm going to have next week off a couple of days at least. So I got all the cherries now. Can I go? No. Do I have to collect the apples as well? Do I have to kill the monsters as well? Oh, okay. I wish I could do that. Yesterday I went to bed at 12:30 AM and almost couldn't wake today at 5:45. Whoa, okay, that's like a strange rhythm. On Amiga 500, over 500 versions of the game, 80 levels in 2-player mode, more 80 levels. Yeah, there's a lot of versions of Emerald Mine. I only ever really played the original first version. I have that somewhere, the original Amiga disc for Emerald Mine. It was one of the first games my father bought when he had the first Amiga 500 in the house. Oh. Gaming is fun at night. Yeah, it is. That's true. It's more fun in the night, probably. Oh, okay, this time it worked. I just went to the next level. I've got a kindergarten behind the house. 7 in the morning, I'm awake no matter what. Yeah, I used to have like a little a playground with a... There was like a kindergarten group that was always going there. It wasn't 7 in the morning. I think they went to the kindergarten at first, and then they went to the playground. But it was really loud when I was at university. I think it was the time when I had a kindergarten under my window and was awake very early, which I didn't want at all at that time. Sleep is overrated. Play games. Yeah. I wish. Oh, look, I just destroyed some of those guys. Oh, and then there's new guys coming out of this blinking thing. Okay. But why? Why didn't I finish the level this time after I collected all the cherries? There's no cherries left. I don't know. Game over! One more go. And that's the last one, and then I'm going to call it quits for today. Whoa. Oh. That worked. Why doesn't that work for all levels? Maybe you need to kill those green guys. Yeah, but it worked for the first level. I don't know why. That's kind of strange. I don't know. I have no idea why this doesn't work. Oh. Kind of like the music. So very, very minimal, but it's quite kind of nice. Good night, Boka. Have a good rest. Hope you can sleep. So I think I'm just going to call it quits for tonight as well. I'm a bit tired, and it's going to. I need some cool down time always after the streams. I'm pretty awake when I do those. Plus, finish my beer. So guys, thank you very much for visiting tonight. Just going to stop this music. Good night, Zero. Night, Harry. Night, Goo. Night, Sankaede. Nighty night, Domodax. Bye and night, Firebird. Katrina, good night. Good game. Thanks, Arcade Player. Yeah, see you around soon. I see if there's somebody on tonight that I can refer you to. Oh, Dancing Wolf seems to be streaming some CD32. We were just talking about that, so I'm just probably going to do a raid for Dancing Wolf. Dancing Wolf isn't on anymore. Boy, I never get these. Will I ever understand Twitch? Hey, Grind Talk. So how do I see who's online? Oh, Hayes is online. So we should definitely raid Hayes. Let's raid Hazemaker. Hazemaker plays C64 games. And he is actually able to play games, so that's a good thing. Let's do raid. Say hello, say I sent you, and I'm just going to go to bed. Hayes needs the support. Yes, support Hayes. Hayes is great. Hayes is a great person. See you all soon. Bye.